at the opening of the first biannual regional governors for this year, has instructed his regional governors to go after NGOs, political parties, and of course some media organs in the country.
I know that we are in the state of law, and Cameroon has laws as well as we are in a state of law, and things will be done. At least if something is to be done, it's done with respect to the law. As a civil society member or member of a non-governmental organization, for example, I do my work in respect of the norms, national and international norms. So I know that as a human rights defender or civil society actor, most often we are often exposed to a lot type of threats and all funny things because of our activities we are doing. Because we all denounce, what we do is that we only denounce what we see or the fact, based on the facts that we have. We don't say something we don't know. And it's true that maybe some other people might be acting out of the law.
It's not, Minister Poatanganji is not comfortable.
No, that's what I said.
You are tarnishing government's action.
When we are coming out with our report, we only carry out investigation, do our monitoring documentations, and bring out our reports only to
say what is happening. Are they always genuine? Are those reports always genuine?
Very genuine. With regard to what the report I do, or also those that I'm working with, we bring out very genuine reports on what we know. And most of what we is clear is that we don't do our own report to satisfy any of the parties, because most of them we have been targeted, especially with regard to the report we are doing in the Northwest and Southwest region. We have been targeted be it by the separatist fighters that we are state agent. Later on, the state agent said that we are working with Amazon and others. So what we do, we don't do it with the intention of satisfying any party. We just write the facts based on what has happened, the way it is, and not in being any neutral, because we have principles that we are supposed to respect while carrying out our investigation, or the principle that we are supposed to respect while doing whatsoever we are doing. And these principles are well respected. So it is true that the media and the civil society in Cameroon are always being targeted. So sometimes they tell us that.
But Minister Poatanganji, when it comes to the media, he said there are some private media organs based in Douala that they organize one-sided debate, and their aim is to tarnish government's action. That's why he said he will not allow such media organs to continue with that.
No, the truth is that if absolutely what Mr. Atenganji is saying is true, at least they should carry out an investigation. They have a media regulatory organ. They should carry out an investigation and sanction just like that. No, normally what is there is that, or even if it is debate that is being organized by a media, they need to be very neutral. They need to organize things so follow the law, the ethics of the profession. And if they go against those ethics, at least normally they need to be sanctioned. I'm not denying that. That is the truth. But they keep on saying that somebody who is selling egg doesn't have to look for a fight, or doesn't have to fight, or all those type of funny things or whatsoever. These are serious threats against the media practitioners and the civil society actors in Cameroon. So, but I don't think all this threat is going to scare us on what we are doing, because what we are doing is we know that we are fighting for the right of Cameroonians. We protect it. We are fighting for the protection, promotion, and the protection of the right of Cameroonians. You cannot do this while you are impartial. While you are partial in your activities. If you are partial, that you are doing it to satisfy this other party or doing it to satisfy other party, it means that you don't even know what you are doing.
Few years ago, I don't know if it's up to 2 years, I don't know, maybe a year ago, Minister Poatanganji accused some NGOs of being used by those who want to destabilize Cameroon. He said billions of francs were pumped through some NGOs in a move to destabilize Cameroon. And we know Minister Poatanganji is not just the Minister of Interior, he is also the Permanent Secretary General to the National Security Council of Cameroon, which means that he has the information, the intel when it comes to what he's talking about. There's some NGOs, they want to destabilize Cameroon.
I said initially that we are in a state of law. If we realize that there's somebody, be it an individual or an NGO or a media, that's doing whatsoever is not right, at least we have the judiciary that should handle such cases. At least the government is not only remain on false allegation on the air, because up to 2 years today, we don't know where they are with this issue. It is true that some other leaders of civil society or the human rights, like Madam Maxwell Gomez, were summoned before the judiciary in Douala and questioned, and it ended like that. Because if the government these people have proof that the budget these people are receiving, they are not receiving it to carry out their normal project, because civil society or organizations as such, they live on projects that are being sponsored, be it by the government or any other institution, be it national or international level. So they just carry out their projects and do whatsoever is supposed to do, be it through training or through other field work activities that they are doing and all the like. So when they bring us accusations as such, at least I don't know, most of it, I just think that some of these things are only to scare those who are working not to be doing their own work properly, or to be doing their own work to satisfy the government. If you are doing your work to satisfy
so only one party, NGO within
Cameroonian citizens and not particular individuals or particular group of persons.
If your organization within 4 months withdraw 400 million, what is that 400 million destined for?
But that's what I'm saying, that the issue that matters, what matters on this issue it's not even the amount of money. The problem is that they should be verified to make sure that the money that they receive from their donors were received to do particular project, and that project has been done or is being done. Just remember, like the program that you see here that was organized by the Friedrich Ebert Institute Foundation on the National Women Convention. Only to organize one of that program is billions, not even millions. You're only talking about millions. One of that program for about 3 or 4 days is billion. We talk about billion. Imagine that they invite more than 1,000 Cameroonians from the whole part of the country. They spend at least 4 days. They live in hotels. They have the per diem and all the that are given to that's being given to them. They spend billions just to carry out the program. So when they just come to tell us that they are giving 400 million, somebody who does not even know about this thing or how these people work, they'll start to think that no, what is this person actually doing?